Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to be doing Goldn Paydirt Nugget Reserve Museum Specimen Chase. Heard a lot of bad things about this place. I'd done a video before this one about the clunker. So, now I got this handy dandy deep fryer classifier. Or deep classifier. So, these scissors are just, they've seen better days, but they still get her done. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and pour this in there and give it an old shakesky-poo, see if we see anything up here on top. I really didn't expect to find much in this. It's called, sorry, I guess I should have said that from the beginning. It's called Museum Specimen Chase. So there should be something cool in here, but I'm guessing, you know, probably not at the same time. Since I don't want to miss anything, we're gonna empty this stuff out. One more look over it, and we'll pan this stuff out just in case here in a little bit. But as of right now, it doesn't seem too hopeful that there's gonna be anything worth much in here. Like, what is that? I don't know if you can see that very well. Let me try to get it up here. It's hard to get this stuff on video, but I don't believe that's gold. Yeah, I just broke it up like a boss. So definitely not gold. I don't see anything in the bigger stuff, and I'm gonna say this is bigger than an 1/8 inch. I'm guessing that this is about an 1/8 inch classifier. But like I said, we're still gonna pan this stuff out, but we'll get over there to it. Let me move the camera around so that way you guys can actually see the panning. Thank you. First pan, I'm gonna throw some of this stuff in here, and before we get it wet, I'm actually gonna take this magnet and just go around, see if we can pick up anything. My guess is that there's not gonna be too much magnetic stuff. Yeah, not really enough to really bother. There we go. Oh yeah. So you just stay hopeful with it, but don't expect to make money off of these things, you know what I'm saying? Alright, since we got it right there, I'm gonna go ahead and try to pan this back. A little bit more water in there, because then we're going to go ahead and tap it forward. Try to get some more of that sand down. Pan out all these tailings. Alright. Make sure that that's not a piece right there. Yeah, because it's not quite shiny enough for it to be. Alright, so we're going to pan that back one more time. And like I said in one of my shorts, you know, I'm no professional by any means. I'm just a hobbyist. And but everything that I record is my own. I'm not stealing people's videos. I'm not, you know, trying to just get likes and stuff. I actually enjoy this. very much. And this is a hobby. I don't need other people to like it. I don't need other people to care about it. I'm just showing you guys the stuff that you might want to spend money on or might not want to spend money on. So far, I'm not too impressed with the price of this one versus the material that you get. I'm gonna see if the yield is at least worth anything. But so far, I think I've gotten two little flakes. So now that we're right here, I might pan off just a little bit more. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and pin this on back. Oh yeah. That's a pretty little flake right there. We'll go ahead and try to get it a little bit more up this way. I want it away from those black sands. I know you can probably see that from there, but that right there. It's hard trying to go off of the preview, get it as close as I can. Yeah, because I'm trying to go off the preview in my video or on my phone, and that is just very hard. Okay, since I was thoroughly unimpressed with the first bag of this, I'm gonna go ahead and do the second bag, and I'm gonna cut through this one really quick so that way it's not a super long video. If this one's just as bad as the first one, I will give my recommendation or not recommendation, because it's a shame if they're charging almost $60 for this. And even if they give you buy one get one, if they didn't do the buy one get one, you'd be getting one of these for almost $60. And you know, I even said, do not buy this stuff thinking that you're gonna make money, but they give you like $5 worth of gold in it after charging $60 for this stuff. That's a shame. And like I said in the part of the video right before this, you know, I'm not looking to make any money off this stuff, but I'm at least wanting to get my money's worth out of the enjoyment. And not finding anything like that, that just leaves you sour. Seeing this one starting to look right off rip, it's starting to feel the exact same, like there's not much in here. Like I'm not trying to make any money at all, if I'm being honest, but I am trying to enjoy a product that I paid for, and this just makes it not enjoyable for it to be that small of a bag. And then I have to wait a week for it to get here from literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours north of me. I could have went and picked it up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put those in here. See if I can see anything. No. All right. I am gonna do this entire bag in one, but I'm gonna set my big pan up under so that way I can pan into it and then just continue to pan out until I know I've got everything. But I'm not going to take my time on this one because that first bag that I did was absolutely pathetic. That I paid all that money, waited all this time for essentially what's gold leaf. And I can't stress it enough. I'm not doing this for investment. I'm doing this for a hobby, but it's pathetic if they're selling this stuff to people. Now I can see why depending on what I find in this, I can see why they spam you with, hey, buy one, get one, $119 off, $200 off, blah, blah, blah. It's because nobody's actually buying their stuff because they're scamming people. But they have the disclaimer. So, let me be careful saying they're scamming people. That's an opinion. You don't have to partake in their product. Yeah, that's true. So that way, if your son or your daughter gets some birthday money and wants to spend it, they can at least be like, hey, if you're actually wanting to find something that's worth your while, go buy from Clash. Back one time. Alright. So, final verdict on the Goldn Paydirt museum specimen chase. That right there. Let me try to, yeah, that right there